Gridirons around Michiana, this is 16 Sports Extra, brought to you by Monteith's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
Welcome back to 16 Sports Extra. In the first half, we saw some action from the NIC and NLC. Now let's go to the Indiana Northern State Conference.
Yeah, Bremen is 4-2 on the season, and tonight they had a non-league game versus Culver Academies, but at home. Student section wearing pink for this one. I need one of those wins. And the Lions were giving them plenty of reasons to cheer. Here's Jack Wildauer running down the sideline. That's a touchdown for the hosts right there. That score now puts them ahead by 7 in the second half. All right, later in the third quarter we go. Wildauer ran for a TD, now he's throwing for one. Connects with his receiver, Jake Rodriguez, along the sideline. Shin pats the first tackler, puts a spin move on another, and then he's just gone from there. Bremen, they were getting big plays tonight, and they got the big win, 40-24. And that does it for our highlights, but we're far from over tonight.
And I need you to get that wig, please. Let's go to our local scoreboards to recap the rest of tonight's action.
All right, let's start in the NIC where we have two scores to get to, starting with New Prairie. They beat Marion 34-30 tonight at home in a back-and-forth game. The Cougars, they've now won 2 in a row.
Yeah, and then Adams beat Washington 28-7. The Eagles are now 3-3 in conference and 4-4 overall.
Now to the NLC. Concord continues to win this season as they dominate Goshen 42-0. The Minutemen are now 4-1 in conference play and 6-1 overall.
Big win right there. Then Northwich got the big win over Wawasee. This is the first Raiders win of the season after 3 one-score losses earlier this season. So big win for them.
Yeah, finally nice to see them into the win column. Over to the NIS, LaVille won their second straight game as they beat John Glenn 45-0.
And then Knox, they continue to roll in conference plays. They beat Jimtown 56-13. With this win, they're undefeated with a 4-0 record in conference and 7-0 record overall. Then Tippy Valley, they're now 6-2 on the season after beating Western 38-7.
All right, north of the border now, up to Michigan. Berrien Springs beat Dowagiac. Good bounce back for the Shamrocks. They're 4-1, while Buchanan, they lost to a tough Millington team right there.
Yeah, and then Lakeshore lost a tough one to Matawan 42-31. They'll be playing Lakeview next week.
And some even more Michigan scores now. St. Joseph, they lost to Portage Northern. Then Niles, they blew out Three Rivers. Here's this stat. That's head coach Scott Shaw's 250th career win, and it came against the team he led to a state title back in 2003. Ooh. Full circle moment.
Big moment for him. Then Edwardsburg got the double-digit win over Plainwell. The Eddies are now 5-1 on the season, while Cassopolis lost by 1 to Hartford.
Yeah,